Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and this is my company analysis. Well, we've all heard the word Starbucks coffee and probably seen their stores or their storefronts in places like Target's or Kroger's or even the malls. But what do we really know? What is their story? Well, I'm here to share some of it with you. Starbucks was developed by three college friends, an English teacher, a history teacher, and a writer in 1971. The Starbucks name is derived from a character in the novel Moby Dick. The image that they used for their corporate image, and these are their first early images that you see down here on the bottom left. The image is a twin-tailed mermaid from Greek mythology, and for Starbucks, it symbolizes that the coffee is delivered from different areas of the world. And these are their images that they used. This one on the far right is the one logo that they used from 71 to 1987. The Starbucks company itself is an international coffee and coffee house chain. They're based in the United States. They have over 11,000 stores in the United States and over 22,000 stores in 67 countries. They went public in 1982, and their first foreign coffee store opened in Japan. The current president and CEO is Howard Schultz, and he lives in Seattle, Washington. Their revenue for 2014 was $16.45 billion, and their net income for 2014 was $2.707 billion. The mission statement for Starbucks is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Their environmental statement is, we share our customers' commitment to the environment, and we believe in the importance of caring for our planet and encouraging others to do the same. We are working to reduce our environmental footprint through energy and water conservation, recycling, and green construction. The Starbucks coffee business goal is that they believe in serving the best coffee possible. They utilize the highest standards of quality and ethical sourcing practices. Their buyers actually personally travel to coffee farms and select the high quality of beans. And this particular photo that you see on this slide is a coffee lab. That is a very large coffee lab. Their SWOT analysis is that their strengths are that they have a very large global presence, they are very profitable, they have a strong financial base, and they have strong ethical values. Their weaknesses are that natural disasters can affect their supply. They are an expensive cup of coffee. They have stagnant beverage innovation, and they can have some unhealthy products. We all know that caffeine is not the best for you. Their opportunities are that they can show up in emerging countries. They can have co-branding opportunities and launch new products. They can include healthy products in their lines, and they can partnership with hotels and airlines to advance their products. Their threats are a competitor increase or emerging competitors in the market, market saturations, we can see too many of them in certain places. Economic issues can be a threat, as well as price increases in coffee beans, and of course natural disasters that affect the lands and the places where they can get those coffee beans. Their competitors are McDonald's with their McCafe, Dunkin' Donuts, Folgers and Millstone brands, which are made by Procter & Gamble, and General Food Coffees and Nestle and other specialty coffees that are sold at retail through H-E-B, places like H-E-B or Kroger. Their products are that they have more than 30 blends of coffees. They have coffee and tea products where they sell whole beans and ground coffee, tea filter bags, and tea latte concentrates. They have ready-to-drink products, bottled coffee drinks, chilled cup coffees, espresso drinks, energy drinks and beverage, bottled ice and juice teas, as well as bottled juices. They have handcrafted beverages like fresh brewed coffee, hot and iced espresso, frappuccino, and non-coffee blends, smoothies, and teas. Their merchandise includes coffee and tea brewing equipment, mugs and accessories, bags, gifts, books, things of this nature. And they also have fresh food, baked pastries, sandwiches, salads, oatmeal, yogurt parfaits, and fruit cups. You could actually go for breakfast or brunch or even for lunch because they can provide all three of those. They actually entertain a code of ethics, have implemented a code of ethics contract for their COO, the COO, and CFO, and any other financial leaders of the corporation. And by signing it, the individuals must adhere to act with honesty and integrity, provide information that is full, fair, accurate, timely, and understandable. They must comply with all applicable governmental laws, rules, and regulations. They must act in good faith, responsibility, and due care and competence. They must respect confidentiality of information, proactively promote ethical behavior, and exercise responsible stewardship over company assets and resources. Their target market are 18 to 45-year-olds or the younger generation as a gathering place for their friends to go, maybe someplace to hang out and talk with friends, versus going to the movies or someplace like that. It's really quiet. Some of these shops are small, so you can have a small gathering place. Students gather at them, or office personnel wanting to catch up on things. You have a business project that needs to be done, or some homework assignment that needs to be done. It's a good quiet place, good atmosphere for you to get those sorts of things done. It also could be a meeting place to get acquainted with someone that you just met, or maybe you want to wind down after work, stop in, get a cup of coffee, have yourself a drink, just relax before you head home. Starbucks media spending and advertising. Their media spending is done on TV, web, or regional campaigns. They also have promotions and giveaways. I've seen it on their receipts, where you bring the receipt back in the next few days and get $2 off the next drink. Their advertising is done a lot by word of mouth because they believe that it's more beneficial than commercial advertising. They also use social media and provide quality products and services. And that's where that word of mouth comes in. When you provide a good quality product or a good service, you're more apt to tell someone else about it. So Starbucks looks to that, and hopefully that you will join them for your next cup of coffee. So they did have to go through some store closings. In Israel, they closed stores due to difficult business environment, and they closed some stores in Beijing's Forbidden City, and over half their stores in Australia closed due to a lack of understanding of the Australian cafe culture. What works for the United States obviously didn't work for the Australian cafe culture, because they ended up closing their stores because they didn't understand the culture before they ventured into that area. In my conclusion, Starbucks does continue to focus on the customer's in-store experience rather than centering on commercials or mass media. They accomplish this because they provide a comfortable, relaxing environment with the aroma of coffee and the light sound of soft music. They do provide charging outlets for any of your devices, your laptops, your phones, things of that nature. They also have comfortable seating arrangements. Some are bar stool type chairs, and some are cafe couches or chairs that are very highly padded. So it's very comfortable for you to sit in and be able to get your work done. And executives feel that improving your store experience is more effective than using advertising or commercials. And they feel that they like to promote their stores as another home to consumers. So instead of staying home and drinking your coffee, then you can get away and go to their store, have a drink in their store, have a seat, and feel comfortable. And this is what sets them apart from McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, you can brew your coffee at home, or you can go to McDonald's, you can go to Dunkin' Donuts. But a lot of people go to McDonald's for the fast food, or Dunkin' Donuts for donuts. And you know that when you go to Starbucks, you're going for that environment that you get there that you don't get in these other places. It helps to clear the mind and reset your circuits in your brain, and Starbucks hopes that you'll come to them as your home away from home for your next cup of coffee. Thank you. Bye-bye.